time. My fingers move like memory. My face stayed out of the light. I entered homes like a shadow. I left no trace in the night. There were frames on the tables, children asleep down the hall, a woman's coat by the doorway, a life I could not touch at all. Still somebody called my number, said I was rare, said I was clean, a man with a gift for vanishing, a man who could slip in between. I opened every door but mine. I knew the dark by design. I was chosen for silence. I was chosen to disappear in time. No medal, no name, no witness, just the turn of a hidden key. No country ever held me, only the work they gave to me. I thought a locked room was simple, a problem of pressure and steel. But every door I opened something unreal. I opened every door but mine. I knew the dark by design. I was chosen for silence. I was chosen to disappear in time. And somewhere under the city, past all the wires and wires again, the boy became useful to power and never came back the same. The room was already open. The air was thinner than smoke. A lamp was left in the corner. No sound when the floorboards spoke. Her shoes were still by the doorway, a glass with a mark of red. The curtains refused the morning, and she was there on the bed. Someone had carried the silence. Someone had arranged the scene. Sleep should have lived in that room, but death was all I could see. should have argued. No struggle loud enough to stay. Only the shape of an ending carefully laid away. Someone had carried the silence. Someone had arranged the scene. Sleep should have lived in that room, but death was all I could see. She was already there, where breathing should have been. Someone placed death in the bed and called it discipline. After that night, every hallway felt narrower than a lie. Every key turned like a warning. Every order sounded blind. The city kept all its windows. The morning still came on time, but nothing looked lawful after. Nothing looked clean in my mind. She was already there, where breathing should have been. Someone placed death in the bed and called it discipline. And when we stepped back into darkness, the dark no longer felt the same. We had been working for power. We had mistaken it for a name. We left before first light. No bag that looked like home. The harbor smelled like iron, like all the years we'd known. She tied her hair in silence. I watched the blackened tide. There are nights with no direction, only a place to hide. No papers worth defending, no names we could still use. Only the breath between us and everything to lose. We crossed without a country, we crossed without a prayer. The sea kept no record of us, only the salt and air. The engine coughed like sorrow. The deck was cold and small. The water moved beneath us like it could swallow all. I thought of all those doorways, all those rooms I entered through, but none of them had ever opened a life that I could keep as true. No papers worth defending, no names we could still use. Only the breath between us and everything to lose. We crossed without a country, we crossed without a prayer. The sea kept no record of us, only the salt and air. made out of falsehood. It felt too sharp to steal. We crossed without a country. We crossed without a prayer. The sea kept no record of us. Only the salt and air. And somewhere past the border, where maps could not explain, two shadows kept on breathing and did not turn again. I made a copy in the back room, under a low and buzzing light. The metal turned like a quiet answer to someone else's private life. Names were never on the folder, only numbers, dates and streets. A lock is only honest metal until it learns who it must keep. We stood outside in barred silence. She smoked against the stairwell wall. The city carried on above us, as if it didn't know it all. A spare key for a hidden hour. A second mouth to someone's home. We entered lives that were still breathing, and left before the dark was gone. In the kitchen, cups still drying. In the hallway, children's shoes. In the bedroom, folded laundry, proof of lies we could not use. She watched the windows like a hunter. I watched the doors like they could speak. Every room we crossed in secret made my own future feel more weak. A spare key for a hidden hour. A second mouth to someone's home. We entered lives that were still breathing, and left before the dark was gone. No broken frame, no false confession, no loud alarm, no shattered glass. Just the perfect art of entering, and the perfect art of never having passed. When I washed my hands that evening, metal stayed under my skin. Some doors do not close behind you, even when you leave again. A spare key for a hidden hour. A second mouth to someone's home. We entered lives that were still breathing, and left No signature at the bottom, no camera left on the wall, no name attached to the order, nothing official at all. We move between the instructions, like smoke between window frames, useful only in darkness, unwelcome under our names. If anyone asked, we were no one. If anyone looked, we were gone. A life can vanish in fragments long before it is fully done. No record of entry, no record of stay, no proof we were ever there, no proof we were sent that way. The phones were always in direct lines, the rooms were always too cold. The men who spoke of the nation never looked tired or old. She laughed once in the car beside me, but not because something was good, only because being forgotten was the one truth she understood. No record of entry, no record of stay, no proof we were ever there, no proof we were sent that way. What is a country but memory? What is a badge but a door? What are we called when the work is finished and they do not need us anymore? I checked my face in the rear view. It looked like someone erased a man reduced to a method, a pulse without any place. No record of entry, no record of stay, no proof we were ever there, no proof we were sent that way. And when the night closed behind us, it didn't feel like release, just one more listen in silence, one more rehearsal of seas. The door gave way too easy. The room was holding its breath. A lamp was still awake in the corner, and there she was on the bed. Her shoes were quiet by the entrance. A glass stood red by the sink. The curtains kept out the morning, as if the light should not see this thing. My partner stopped behind me. I felt her body go still. There are moments when truth arrives and empties out your will. She was already there, where sleep should have been instead. Someone carried death in gentle hands and laid it down in bed. about to argue loudly. No broken lock, no cry, only the terrible order of something arranged to lie. The room was clean in the cruelest way. Nothing was out of place. That was the first thing that told me power had entered this space. She was already there, where sleep should have been instead. Someone carried death in gentle hands and laid it down in bed. After that, every hallway narrowed, every stairwell seemed to hear. Every key felt warm with warning, every shadow sharp and near. We stepped back out in silence, but silence was no longer blind. We had seen what served as order, and it stayed inside the mind. She was already there, where sleep should have been instead. Someone carried death in gentle hands and laid it down in bed. That night the country changed its face. Or maybe mine just did. A room can end a life in secret and still appear to have nothing hid. We drove with the windows closed, as if the air could hear. Streetlights passed like questions, no answers staying near. She kept her face toward darkness, I kept my hands on the wheel. Some truths do not arrive like thunder, they arrive too sharp to feel. We used to call it duty, to make the silence clean, to open what we were given and never asked what it meant. But something ended in that bedroom, something false lost its skin. You can only mistake power for purpose until you see what it has been. We were never serving the nation. We were feeding colder name. We were hands inside a machine to bury, to know its shade. The road went south in pieces, gas stations, toll gate light, coffee gone cold in paper cups, morning refuse in the night. She said they'll erase us slowly. I said nothing for a while, because some words sound smaller than the ruin they describe. We were never serving the nation. We were feeding a colder name. cover a body? What oath can wash a room? What country asked for silence and leaves you no way through? But dawn the sky looked colorless, like something burned away. The kind of light that shows you how little there is to say. We were never serving the nation. We were feeding a colder name. We were hands inside a machine to bury, to know its shape. And somewhere behind us, in offices bright and sealed, men would still call it order while we learned how betrayal feels. Southbound under broken weather, southbound with a borrowed face. Every mile put down between us still felt thinner than a trace. Road signs flickered past in silence, motel lights and fading rain. We had left with almost nothing, still the leaving carried weight. She slept once against the window, just for 20 minutes, maybe less. I watched the fields go colorless and kept us moving west of rest. Southbound, southbound, no map telling what survives. Only distance in the bloodstream, only motion keeping us alive. A truck stop radio was playing some bright old song we did not know. It sounded like another country from a life we could not hold. We changed our coats in public bathrooms, bought cheap cigarettes and tea. Every stranger looked half harmless, every stranger looked like a screen. Southbound, southbound, no map telling what survives. Only distance in the bloodstream, only motion keeping us alive. By afternoon, the land grew wider, storage lots and winter fields. A dog barked behind a diner, like it knew what fear conceals. She asked me once, when this is over, what kind of name will you become? I laughed because the world behind us had already taken the first one. Southbound, southbound, no map telling what survives. Only distance in the bloodstream, only more freedom, only somewhere not yet ruined through. The town began with salt and rust, a row of roofs against the grave. Nets hung sleeping by the harbor, as if the wind had gone away. She walked slower there than anywhere, as if the stones had known her feet. Past a shuttered seafood market, past the corner where land meets sleep. Her mother's house stood near the water, paint worn thin by years of air. A gate that leaned, the light left dimly, the kind of home that learns to spare. Sea town, hold us for a moment, not forever, not that long. Just until the breath inside us learns it has not fully gone. Inside, the rooms were small and careful, bowls stacked quiet by the wall. A calendar behind the doorway, a coat still hanging through it all. No one asked for explanations, no one pressed against the wound. Sometimes mercy is a kitchen and the sound of someone moving in the next room. Sea town, hold us for a moment, not forever, not that long. Just until the breath inside us learns it has not fully gone. At night the harbor lamps kept blinking, boats knocked softly in their sleep. We stood outside without speaking, listening to the darkened sea. I thought perhaps all ruined people were first returned to smaller things. A cup, a bed, a bowl of soup, a roof that doesn't ask anything. Sea town, hold us for a moment, not forever, not that long. Just until the breath inside us learns it has not fully gone. But even there, the fear kept breathing in phone wires, engines, distant light. No town can fully hide the hunted, no shore can cancel out the night. By morning we were paper, pinned under borrowed words, a blur beneath bad printing, still enough to travel first. The woman at the market looked twice and looked away. A man outside the station held my eyes half a second too late. We had become our faces, nothing more and nothing less. No past they could not flatten, no name they could not press. Our faces in the window, our faces in the rain. The world had learned to hold us as rumor threatened stain. She cut her hair that evening, left it scattered near the sink. I shaved in a cracked mirror and watched the water pink with ink. A coat can change your outline, a cap can hide your brow, but fear is not in features, it lives in posture now. Our faces in the window, our faces in the rain. The world had learned to hold us as rumor threatened stain. At dusk the harbor darkened, engines turned beyond the pier. Somewhere our old lives ended, somewhere pursuit drew near. No one needs your whole story once your image starts to spread. A face can do the killing before a word is said. Our faces in the window, our faces in the rain. The world had learned to hold us as rumor threatened stain. And all the rooms we entered came back inside my chest. Now every passing stranger seemed to know the rest. We're loved before first light. We're left before first light, with nothing that looked like home. The harbor smelled of diesel and years already gone. She kept her hands in her pockets. I kept my eyes on the pier. Some nights are not for choosing, only for getting clear. No paper worth defending, no name we could still prove. Only the cold between us and the need to keep it moving. We crossed without a country, we crossed without a prayer. The sea kept no record of us, only the salt and air. The boat moved small through the darkness, an engine worn and low. Behind us all the bright rooms where we could never go. I thought of every doorway just not being turned again. Her shoulder brushed against mine, a thing so slight, so true. And lives made out of silence, it felt like breaking through. We crossed without a country, we crossed without a prayer. The sea kept no record of us, only the salt and air. And somewhere past the border, beyond the reach of claim, two shadows kept on living without a lawful name. There was no anthem waiting, no harbor made of light, only a room beyond the water and one more unfinished night. We had crossed out of one silence into another kind. The body keeps on traveling long after the map resigns. Some people inherit summers, some people inherit names. We were given colder weather and work that would not stay. Nowhere for the young, nowhere they are meant to stand. Only borrowed hours of breathing, only the shade of an unclaimed land. The morning came without comfort, a pale and indifferent sky. Boats moved somewhere below us, as if no one had passed by. She slept with one shoe still on. I watched the window change. It is a strange kind of freedom when nothing feels reclaimed. Nowhere for the young, nowhere they are meant to stand. Only borrowed hours of breathing, only the shade of an unclaimed land. I thought of all we had carried, not bags, not money, not proof, but the sight of a room made deadly, and the cost of having seen truth. If anyone speaks of mercy, let them begin with this: a bed, a road, a darkened harbor, a life that almost ceased to exist. Nowhere for the young, nowhere they are meant to stand. Only borrowed hours of breathing, only the shade of an unclaimed land. And still beneath the ruins, just the will to not descend.